Hi, it's good to be here with you. This is Catherine, and welcome to my weekly vlog, my reflections, my time to basically sit here and share with you whatever is going on. And there's so much going on right now. When I first started doing this, I was curious as to if people would come, if I'd run out of stuff to say, why anyone would be interested. There's just so much going on right now, um, that as I sort of sort through what's happening, I like, oh my God, how did we get here? So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and put your name and where you're from in the comments if you would. And then I'll dive into what's happening because today is one of those pivot points. Today is one of those days where starting tomorrow things are moving forward quickly. Okay. So, when I started, there was so little known about lipedema and what it was, what we could do about it, how we could help ourselves, how we could help each other. And tomorrow, Dr. Carmody, Siobhan, and Lisa are all from their various and prospective places. Dr. Carmody is leaving from Boston, Siobhan from Denver, Colorado, and Lisa from Portland, Oregon. They're all heading to Germany, to Berlin. And the International Congress, amazing International Congress, is happening starting on Tuesday. Is that right? Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Hold on, let me get let me put the link. Okay, here it is. Siobhan, Lisa, and Dr. Carmody. It's more than attending. They're all in some way or another presenting at the Congress. And it's in Potsdam, which is just outside of Berlin. And this is the link, lipedema-world-congress.com. Wonderful website. Wonderful work they're doing. And oh my God, thank you, Julie. I got to put this up because hey, you always have something interesting to say. You are such a wonderful storyteller. Oh my God, I'll take that one. Hi, Mary. It's good to see you both. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So when I started, there was nothing, and now there's this amazing Congress going on. In fact, so amazing that I am going to share a little bit of this with you because I think I want it in the video. Here is Lipedema World Congress, so the 5th through the 7th. And Dr. Godes, Dr. Herbst, Dr. Michelini have been chairing it. And this is all information. What I really want you to see is the program. So this is a high-level program here. Oh my goodness, they just updated it. So look at this. This is absolutely wonderful. Psychological dimensions of lipedema, conservative treatment and comorbidities, basic science, lipedema and pain, liposuction for lipedema. Lipedema and obesity, the future of lipedema care. That's where Dr. Carmody is presenting. I'll tell you more. Siobhan is presenting at both of the poster sessions. Nutrition in lipedema, epidemiology and diagnostic tools, lipedema and lymphatics. Is this beginning to be a theme? We have webinars on all of these topics. More basic science and then liposuction. And it's actually not listed here, but Lisa is going to be facilitating some of the representatives from the groups. And the link is there in StreamYard on the, under the screen. But there's wonderful topics, just wonderful topics. So you are going to have an opportunity to join us for a overview of everything that happened at the Congress with Lisa and Dr. Carmody and Siobhan. We're going to put together a overview of the Congress and all of the latest research. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's in October. And just stay tuned and you'll get information on it. So I am now going to switch because Leslyn and I are going to be presenting at another Congress in Philadelphia. Oops. I went to the wrong place. Here we go. So I am now going to show you this one. Is this cool or what? This is just so cool. This is like, oh my God. Here it is. The National Lymphedema Network Conference in Philadelphia from the 4th to the 8th. So I want to show you their program, and it's mostly on lymphology. But I'm going to show you that we are presenting on Friday the 6th. And here we have us. Oh, here it is. Can I? Oh, wait a second. This is, here it is. Nope, that didn't do it. Here, okay. Here, I'm just going to make it as big as I can. On the right, you'll see Central Lymphatics. You'll see Dr. Zhang, who is also going to be presenting at our conference event in October. This is October. Happy October. Dr. Itkin, Dr. Kovac, Catherine Rosenberg, who's presented. Catherine Sayo. Now, who would that be? That would be me. And if you've been around, you know that I've been dealing with central lymphatic issues since I flew to South Carolina in November. I can't believe it's been almost a year. It feels like forever. So, and Leslyn Keith, Kelly Bell, and Amy Rivera. So we're going to be talking about the central lymphatics. And so it's like so much going on. Oh, I hope you saw that. You might not have seen that. Wait a second. Let me try this again because I just realized that I may not have had it set to the right screen. Let's try this again. This might work. This might not. Let's see. Nope, it's not working. Anyway, the bottom line is that we will be presenting in Philadelphia. So Mary says we need big wigs from insurance companies attending. We're trying. so, so I want to talk a little bit about the central lymphatics thing because this is about me, but it's more about what we deal with on an ongoing basis with chronic disease. So, I don't want to bore you. Most of you know because most of you have been coming on Sundays to the vlog, to this vlog. I had very significant central lymphatic issues begin when I flew to South Carolina in November of last year and have been dealing with it ever since. So the thing is I am leaving tomorrow morning to go down to Pennsylvania, and I was on the fence about everything. For some reason, I've been throwing hissy fits lately. My hissy fits are like, I don't want to do it. Ugh, like that. I call it, they're like my temper tantrums. So it's like after lipedema and after dealing with my lymphatic issues forever. Anyway, I have a consult with Dr. Kovac, who is the surgeon that works with Dr. Itkin, with the possibility of having what's called a lymphovenous bypass to repair the damage that's going on in my central lymphatic system with my thoracic duct. You'll hear if you're coming to our event in October, you'll hear more about it. If you're not coming to the event, you'll still hear more about it because it's important enough that I'm going to do a special webinar. So I'm going down to Pennsylvania tomorrow. I have a meeting appointment, a consult, and theoretically maybe pre-op with Dr. Kovac so that I can go down again and have surgery October 16th. So, was I scared? I was. Right now, I'm not thinking about it too much because I haven't committed yet. I'm going down to talk to Dr. Kovac on Tuesday, so I'll know more then. Boy, this isn't for the faint of heart, is all I have to say. Having these lymphatic issues, I have come to understand in a much more profound way what the lymphatic system does, how it does it, and why it's so important. I have been swelling. The lymphatic fluid doesn't have a way to drain. And because my thoracic duct this is where it's blocked, and there are some other issues with it. The lymphatic fluid drains into the venous system here. In fact, 3/4 of the body drains here. So 3/4 of my body is not draining here because it's occluded, which means that it's blocked in some way. And so I'm watching everything. I'm watching my body swell more and more and more. So that's my hissy fit. My hissy fit is, oh no, not another round. And so where it's going to lead, I don't know. But when I finally got to the place of accepting, well, what happened is that it's all in the same week, that the appointment with Dr. Kovac is on Tuesday. I have to be down at the conference on Thursday. I'm going to spend Wednesday and part of Thursday and Tuesday night with Akanksha, who is just a wonderful opportunity to spend time with her and her family. So I'm in my it's a day at a time place, one day at a time. And yeah, and so we'll see what happens. I will be home by next week, so I'll give you all an update. Um, and so happy as I can be. Potsdam conference in Philadelphia. More exciting things coming up. Our event. Oh, I forgot to let you know about our event. Can't forget that. I'm looking. Oh, and I have to tell you something else. I just saw it. Okay, this is our event. Lipedema hyphen learn dot lipedema hyphen simplified.org/lipedema hyphen lipedema hyphen lymphedema hyphen event. That's our event. And then we're having a free webinar on lipedema and pain with Brian. Brian is so wonderful. He's helped so many of us, me included. And that's on the 11th. Oh my God. See, I told you there was a lot going on. Our Heart to Heart event is October 27, 28, and 29. And this is how you get to that page. The super early bird special is over, but it's still at half price. So do it quick because it's going to go up again. Like, you know how they do conferences. Well, like that. It goes up every few weeks. Okay. And, okay, that may be all the news for tonight. So I am going to, I know what I wanted to talk about. So today, so what do you do the day before you go off with any kind of thing about surgery? Do you meditate? Do you rest? Yes, yes. Do you clean your office? Yes. There have been, because I've been so sick over the past many months with all this central lymphatic stuff has piled up. I have a huge garbage bag filled. Like my collection tends to be papers that I'm not sure what to do with. And so I end up collecting them and putting them in books and journal papers. Remember, I'm a professor and a researcher. I'm always finding something new. So I spent a lot of today going through it all. And after I finish this, I have two more stacks that I'm hoping to get through today. I work at the Friedman Center for Breast and Lymphatic Surgery with Dr. Smith, who was the co-founder with me of Lipedema Project, and his program director Janet does a lot of counseling and coaching with women having dealing with breast cancer, and she tells me. So I'm like, well, I'm cleaning this and I'm sort of organizing. Before I go to the hospital, I got to have everything. Apparently, it's a thing that, maybe as women, it's a nesting thing. We want to clean up and get everything organized. It's sort of like, if anything happens, I don't want anybody to come into all of my messy papers. Oh, it's so funny. And it's so easy to laugh at stuff like that. So, oh, hi, Janine from Tucson, Irene from New Zealand, Wilma from Shetland. Thank you. I hope it goes well too. And all of you, prayers are always welcome. So, and Julie from North Carolina, who also, her and her husband are both being challenged now. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know. All I have to say is 2023 has been quite a year, especially since it followed 2020 and 2021 and 2022 with the pandemic. Hi, Ginger. Nice to see you. And thank you. Prayers are more than welcome. So this week is just meeting with the surgeon and possibly doing pre-op. Someone says, how do they determine blockage of the system? Yeah, it's symptomatic. And the first thing is that you can't breathe. They thought I was having a pulmonary embolism and got me in the emergency room within hours of returning home from South Carolina and did every test. I've had CAT scans and ultrasounds and echocardiograms and goes on and on and on, all kinds of pulmonary testing. And I keep saying, I think it's my lymphatic system. So finally, I had an MRL, which is the same as an MRI, but the L is a lymphangiogram. So it maps out the lymphatic system, and they found that I had a blocked thoracic duct finally. So thank you all. I wish you many blessings this week. Send prayers to me for the consult at UPenn, to the conference, the NLN conference in Philadelphia, me and Leslin and a bunch of others talking about the central lymphatic system. And Dr. Carmody and Siobhan and Lisa and a whole lot of others from all over the world at this amazing international conference on lipedema. So many, many, many blessings to us all. And I'm going to try and get that banner off, but let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Blessings to us all.